One of the largest areas that the Weinberg Foundation has in the field of poverty is what we call workforce development, which is essentially getting people into employment that is lasting and meaningful. And Bach is a great example of a wonderful workforce development program that is really a collaborative among a lot of players in town that is a big success so far. I think the most important component is that the employers are at the center of the plan. You can't have successful workforce development without employers who want to hire people, who need to hire people. Workforce development doesn't work if you're dealing with it like it's charity. Employers in the long run will not hire people as a charitable matter, and they shouldn't. It should be something that they do because it benefits them. And so the key to these successful programs is that it's win-win-win for everybody. Win for the intermediary, the nonprofit, win for the employer, and a win for the poor person who needs a job and who gets a job. Reduce turnover. It's costing you a fortune with all the turnover you have. You have trouble filling your spots with reliable people, people who are prepared to come to work on time and do a responsible job and be reliable, people who want to have a career. And so if you have the kind of business that has a number of different move-ups over time, then this is a perfect type of plan for you, because the Bach system can provide you with people who are ready for entry-level employment and who will have a chance to move up in your organization. This program adds an element that we don't always find in otherwise terrific workforce programs, and that is, this is perhaps the best example I've seen of a really meaningful collaboration between the employers, the intermediary, that is Bach, and the employees. Everybody is on the same page. Everybody's working toward the same goal. The employer is working to do its mission, make a profit, and to provide good service in healthcare. The intermediary is trying to provide good employees who can fill those roles that the employer needs. And the employees are getting a career, a future, something that provides a living for their family. And I think another thing that's important, I think it's true of all good workforce, my feeling is that when we look at the problems of poverty from that particular angle, some people say that the key issue around which everything revolves is K-12 education, and certainly it's an important issue. But in my view, the central core issue is employment. Because if a person is employed, it makes a big difference to the entire household. It is the organizing force behind the desire to get an education, behind the desire of the parent to see the child get a good education. Well, look, a lot of people who start these entry-level jobs have no experience with the workforce, or very little experience with the workforce. And not only do they need the initial training, which then allows them to be placed in a job, but they need encouragement. Very often they don't know what they don't know. And so the coach is there to try to educate them, in a sense, about how things work and what the opportunities are for future advancement. And I think that really provides the encouragement and support that keeps people in their jobs and keeps people hoping and planning for the future in those jobs.